Heyo, duckies and dice fiends. Welcome on in. We are going to start this out correctly. We are back. We are bouldering more gates. As of last... Ooh.
Hot.
Still, of course you say. Hey, Tom, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Was chatting with Tom over on DC Lasser's channel earlier, where he's playing Vampire Survivors. Yes, we have... Okay. Warning and disclaimer. We are deep into Act 3.
And there was much rejoicing.
We just dealt with Gortash. Hey, Ilaria, how are you? Thank you again for resubbing last stream. We are deep into Act 3. So if you are avoiding spoilers, now is the time to run away. We have dealt with Gortash. And... I think we're headed to the gate. I don't think there's too much more we can do. So are we going to leave camp?
Yeah.
Ready to pop out? Okay, let me collect my, oh no, I failed, so I'm not going to get gold. We're going to leave camp in a huff. People like my performance.
Did you talk to your statue?
I have the, I am inspired by myself, yes.
Oh, right. Look at Ilaria remembering our shit better than we do.
To the
yeah,
prison.
we should probably head down into the Ting Later Frontiers so we can go find the dragon.
Yeah.
I'm headed the wrong direction.
Excellent. I'm following you the wrong direction.
As is tradition.
It happens.
So often.
Both in-game and in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the really tragic part of that. I'm excited that you're excited, because if you're excited, that means it's going to be good. And I won't see it.
What's in here? Oh, it's not a door.
When is a door?
Not a door when it's a jar. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Worms Rock Prison.
It's right across the way.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay.
I saw a joke either today or yesterday, but it was if you're from California, there are only two genders, Sublime or Red
Hey,
Hot Chili
Ribbon.
Peppers, and it's fucking true. I hate how true it is.
Have you ever paid money to see a punk band Red Hot Chili Peppers live in concert?
Look, I would love to go see an RHCP show. If I'm ever at a party where Sublime is playing, whatever device that Sublime is coming out of, I'm breaking.
I mean, but at least that in particular question is not sending you to a bad place.
Yes.
All right, should I go chitty chat?
I don't think they want to talk. I think it's a fight.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, if they're bugged and they want to stand there like goofs, I'm okay with that.
Talk to them.
Sure.
How do?
I'd love to, thanks.
Oh, I can't talk to them. I literally have the option to stab.
I mean, do we
And
want to
that's it.
stab them since they're bugged, or how do we want to approach this?
I don't know. There's a quest marker here which does nothing.
Oh,
Unless there's something I'm missing. Down all. Burlap sack that we're not.
Say bye-bye.
Iron torch.
I guess that's not something I break. Noted. What to do?
Wouldst thou like to stab? I mean, we're at max level. So killing the poor fists who are just doing their job just doesn't seem
Yeah,
Let's get going.
sport.
doesn't seem charitable.
Yeah.
Don't waste a step.
Oh.
Whoop,
Dragon's head
whoop, whoop, whoop. God damn it.
We just said we didn't need to do this, Kesla.
Yes, except you know how like someone has accidentally clicked on Shadowheart
A billion
maybe
times.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah, more than 5 or 6. Like,
That's literally what just happened to me, and I'm not happy about it.
Might be useful.
So I'm gonna steal this wall.
look at how much blood you made that man spill.
I made him bleed his own blood. It's rude.
You made him bleed so much of his own blood. Hey, Lurking Rider, how are you? So in the other room, there was a dragon's head torch. Seemed like it might be...
Fair. So yeah, we'll head back that way.
well, I mean, I turned it off and nothing happened.
Let us check. We discovered a book about this could lead our way to the secret lair. Okay, the question is, do I have this book? Sort by type.
Oh. Probably at camp.
Are we sure? I might have
I
it.
feel like we've had that for 8. But double check. Double check.
Let's roll.
Yeah, I have books. Gilmore, do you want to...
I definitely have the Tharsite Cortex, though. Well, okay. What's on stake? Depths, journal. But,
I'm getting
Shadow
screamed
Weave.
at.
So many books. I should have sorted these before now.
Come on. You jumped right when I gave up, and you scared the bejesus out of me, kitty. Gonna be lurking for a bit as I'm making / having a very late dinner, but I want to say hi first and hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for lurking. I mean, you're living up to your name. We appreciate lurks, and I hope you have a very happy dinner. I don't know how muffled I am because there's a cat between myself and the microphone. I don't know if any of that could be heard.
Yes, you were a little muffled, but we heard you. And also, I don't know. I don't have the book on me, which means that I probably need to head back to camp.
Yeah, which means we need Eve.
This Uria.
Maria.
This guy
Oh, that's
definitely
okay.
doesn't want to be broken out. I mean, 3 hots and a cot. Who can blame you? I mean,
Yep.
I can blame you because prison is terrifying. Like, people talk about phobias. And, like, yeah. Like, some people are scared of, like, spiders and shit. But prison. Prison. Also,
Okay,
head to camp.
what's the name of the book we're looking for again?
Look, we discovered a book about the dragon Ansur. This could be our lead to the Wormway, Ansur's secret lair. That's what I got.
Okay, let me see what books I got.
Anything of use?
Because I got a lot of books, y'all.
Yeah.
Hidebound
Here.
Journal.
Right.
What are it's In Search of the Night Song. Map to the Ball Temple. Madeline's Ledger. Pass.
That's so much armor. So much
The Annals of Karsus.
I don't think so.
Notes on a certain crown named after its creator used to unmake magic at its very... No, at its very... I think it might look for the orange outline ones. Those seem to be plot relevant.
Yeah. Reflections of a gullible prick.
Answer you seek can only be found if you ask the right question. Right. Ribbon has played Final Fantasy to review it. So. Because Ribbon is a big deal and reviews video games. Attracting drow exiles. Why did you...
What did I what? What did I do?
You just went and it said like something withering and you're now putting out green light.
That's because I opened up a book that curses you.
Brilliant. I played Final Fantasy VII to write a thing predicting the remake trilogy, which was never published. I was very wrong. You know, I've been very wrong in predictions. It happens. Bloody journal. Fuck it.
That's generally a good thing, because if a thing you predicted doesn't happen, that means that things turned out better than you expected.
I don't know. I've definitely been like, ooh, I think I know where this is going. And then they did something and I'm like, that wasn't near.
Oh, I was thinking more like life predictions.
Oh no, this is Final Fantasy VII.
Ah.
Agrees. I will say it did perfect Yuffie's playstyle exactly. Contracts and bargains. Or invasion plans.
Okay. I do not think I have the book, but we
Going
can
through all of
go. talk to either Will or his dad.
Go chat up Dad and see if he can tell us the.
Yeah, I'm cursed. Jesus fuck. We're gonna have to blow a spell slot. Do we have anybody else? Wait, do we have a scroll of remove curse?
I can check my. Let me finish going through my books. Oh.
Yep.
There's on Death and Resurrection. Officially unofficial circus history. That is the most accurate title to a circus book I've ever. I played in a circus game, so I did a lot of circus research, and yeah.
Do you think I have enough knives?
Literally every knife I get goes directly to. Even, like, I know you don't need it. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
On it.
Okay, he doesn't have.
Soul coin. Soul cave. Sirens. Pesto. Yes, knives.
One of my favorite villains.
Antics for a subsurface vessel. Tattered journal. Tattered notes. Of
Where is the horny bastard?
the butler's cane has a knob on the end. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of ink and paper.
Yikes.
The Soul
Yoinks.
Forger.
Also, I am on the record that Withers fucks. That Withers got good dick. Fight. Is Will.
Speak for 7, but I have Sephiroth issues. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Are these like
Mind
the same kind of
tingles
Sephiroth
as it
issues
opens
that
to
you have
Will.
like Gortash
He
issues?
learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Eltan against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Eltan saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the
Do
heart of the
you,
gate.
by chance,
Oh, Baldur,
have this issue with this
founder due
individual?
veneration. His guardian
This
dragon
kind of-
Ansur,
look, y'all.
tremendous in worth. A savior below.
I don't think I've even told you
our
this,
Eternal
David.
elation.
One of my best friends is awesome. And if you're in the Discord, you know we're working on a small but exciting secret little project, and she's going to help us out with that project. She is not like a big TTRPG person, but she loves hearing stories. So we get together once a week, and I tell her all of my TTRPG stories. And I was telling her about the horror home game and explaining to her like I've got this sweet little cinnamon bun of used to be an artificer, like was originally an artificer and is now the necromancer healer, and just big doe eyes and just as innocent as one can be. And this is a low magic world, and they are a magic user and actually a very powerful magic, which is again very rare. And we came face to face with in this world there are folks called inquisitors who are like just basic They do a lot of stuff, but by and large, they kill magic users.
All cops.
They keep them in line. Yeah, um, like they're not even cops. They are cops that work for the church.
Even worse.
Exactly. And one of them is this, he is literally known as the mad dog of the church in this world. So he like a problem. And my character's like, my character's boss at the beginning of it was like, I don't think he's ever met a channeler, a magic user that he likes. Yeah, church cops, even worse, right? And my character's like, ah, shucks. I can make anyone like me. I'm just,
Sweet
this.
little cinnamon bun.
Exactly. So again, set out to try and befriend this big, angry, and this character's like young and doe-eyed still, probably not even 30. And this guy's like a grizzled veteran. And has been surprisingly, I don't know if respectful is the word, but like ended up saving a couple magic users a couple times because we proved to him that, we were good people. And like we'd come up with this like, but he's still very just stern
And gruff.
no nonsense. Yeah, just that. And of course, my little cinnamon bun is just like, always just, come on, Canehurst, work with us. We ain't got to fight about this. We're on the same side. We both want what's best for Chalice, right? So I'm explaining this to my friend, who, without saying too much else, reads a lot of AO3.
Oh boy.
Replace Church Cop, the less successful Catholic remake of RoboCop. Replace crucifixion with dismemberment. So I'm explaining a bunch of this stuff that's happened, and she's like, so when are they gonna fuck? And I'm like,
That's the joke.
and like, what the GM doesn't know, because the GM is the delightfully grumpy kind. What the GM doesn't know is I have like a buddy cop song for them, right? Like on my playlist. That's, this one day. It's literally called like Let's Just Be Friends. It's not a good song. It was literally a country song written for the Angry Birds movie.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah. And I'm like, I've told a couple of the other players, I'm like, this song is on Burton's playlist because it's Burton and Canehurst. And so for someone to go, not just buddy cop, but when are they gonna fuck? Like,
Oh boy.
I
You're gonna
don't
be
think
waiting.
I don't think it's actually going to happen. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be giggling about the headcanon that I have going on, right? The entire time. And like we met up with an ex-inquisitor who has no real love of this guy and was straight up telling us like, because he actually released one of his prisoners to us to keep in our care. We're like, why would he do that? And she's like, I don't know. But if he did that, I can promise you, it's because he thinks he's going to get something out of it, right? He thinks this is going to help him. And so now in my head, I'm just waiting. Because we know this is going to blow up in our face. We've known the whole time that this is never going to go well. The GM doesn't know. Sounds like an early's 2000 pop punk band song parody waiting to happen, right? GM, again, doesn't know is that we're like, well, we know this is going to go badly. Like, we all know this is going to end in nothing but heartbreak. There is no question in our brains. And of course, because it's going to hurt so bad, I'm just playing up the aw shucks nature of this poor character. And I know exactly what the outcome is going to be, because sooner or later, we're gonna find out that sure enough, yeah, this guy fucked us over. This guy set us up, and he's gonna sweep in last minute. And again, I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but it's gonna go. And poor Burton is just gonna look him in the eyes, just all big sad puppy dog eyes, just, you used me. And I promise you he's gonna look right back and go, you were very eager to be used. Yep. Like, I know that is exactly what this character's gonna say.
Oh boy. And then the fan fiction writes itself.
It's gonna be. And the funny part is, again, I am very deliberately not telling the GM any of this, but there's like 2 other players who know. And we're all just like, did we ever figure out what book?
No, because it was story time and I was in the middle of like dialogue and I was
Sorry, I thought you were looking up. I thought you'd given up and were looking for.
No.
Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway.
I think
Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches.
okay.
This dragon Onsor was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead three's chosen
You need to
raised the
turn
city.
on a bunch of braziers, it sounds.
Yeah.
Or torches. Need torches, or do we light the
No,
brazier?
no, no. I think. Well, okay. So a couple of things. One, very quickly check and see if you have a spell of either lesser restoration or remove curse.
I knew we were. I knew there was something. Okay, aid, animal friendship, animate dead, artistry of war. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit.
Ah, damn.
I have never heard of this.
Me neither.
Banishment. Bestow curse. Not quite what you want. Blindness, blur, bone chill, burning hands, chain lightning. The other half of the story is somehow both simultaneously, right? Yes, so Laura says, my AO3 reads sit between, and they all fucked their way through 50 different kinks, and just wholesome domestic friendship and family fluffy stuff. No in between. Yeah, exactly. That is, hey Mur, how are you doing? It's a scroll. I think I came across it. It's kind of deadly. Yes, it is a scroll, and it is, I made Gale learn it. That is the correct. Okay, which bolt? David got himself, well, Kesla got himself cursed for trying to find lesser restoration or remove curse. Scroll of remove curse.
Word? Thank you.
There you go. You're so welcome, Kesla. I am good, thanks. Tired, overfocused today. Yeah, I know that feeling. I hope the talk shows and podcasts went well. How goes writing? But yes, I was telling the story of how I had a buddy cop friendship in my home game in my head with the grumpiest character that ever did Grumpy. And then
This does.
I was telling my friend about this, and my friend's immediate reaction was, "So when are they gonna fuck?" And we were discussing. She was telling me, like, one of her friends was like, "I shouldn't tell you this, right? I don't tell anyone this. I shouldn't tell you this, but." So this is the Dragonhead torch over here.
Okay. Spicy take. I think we need to bring Will down here.
That would make sense.
Okay, so I'll swap him for Karlak.
Okay.
And you continue being entertaining while
I will continue being entertaining while you
very quickly throw together a build for your boy.
So, my friend was like, you know, her friend is like, but I write fan fiction. And she's like, oh, Wattpad or AO3? Everyone's like, Murray says, I worked on my game fun project in the morning and then my novel edits this afternoon, then podcast, then I fall over. That is a lot. That is fair. I don't even think I got to tell you this yet, David, but I got to write a press release.
Oh my god.
And I'm waiting for 2 rounds of approval, but
We'll finish. Oh boy.
yeah, I'm actually
Consider
excited about
then
this press release.
this dragon Onsor was Balduran's ally.
I'm up for the challenge.
I did various
You've-
other. I have been
Let's make this
I've been
happen.
blocked at work for quite a while, and so I got not only to wow, will gain so much experience.
Yep.
Wow. Press release, something fun or for work? Well, this is for work, but it's also like, look, y'all. I think we all know, we're gonna be honest here, working in games kind of sucks right now. So often, it is not cool, but this is something that I am excited to be able to talk about.
Defender of the people.
Am not as involved in it as I would like to be, but I get to do that, and I will get to. I just can't wait to show it off. Like, it is a thing that will involve showing actual gameplay, which is shockingly rare. But also, like, it gives me kind of that confidence of, like, you know, I can write this up for stuff that we do. Considering they made the working part impossible for a massive amount of people, I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, well, that was the other really depressing thing that happened today is I'm like, okay, I need to go through, like, my contacts and pull, like, the journalists I know, and I'm like, almost none of the journalists that I know are still journalists.
Zoinks.
Ooh. Like Rebecca Valentine. That's kind of it. It's sad. But I have been, a friend introduced me to a really, really impressive young guy who has been a video games influencer and has gone to school for marketing and is looking to become a marketing and or community manager person. And of course, entry level just sucks right now. So he's been fighting to try and get interviews, jobs, despite having a truly impressive resume. But he messaged me today and he got accepted into like the Disney startup program. So it's not the best paying, but it's like you work at Disney and you do stuff for Disney. So you have Disney on your resume from the beginning. He's like, I don't know, I'd have to move and and I'm like, look, it can help. It might not, but if nothing else, just know. Well, I am not a fan of Disney personally. It's hard to get that job.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive that you got that job, so pat yourself on the back. Working on games equals good. Working in the games industry right now equals I wish I wasn't in such a bad state. Exactly. You are a journalist, and don't think that Gaming Trend is not on the list. But yeah, it's rough. Like, it was the talk show yesterday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. What is time? What day is it? And I'm like, don't, in TTRPGs, in video games, and in the circles where they overlap, like, don't be talking crap about people. Don't be throwing shade. Don't be bad-mouthing. Because quite literally, when I started at Avalanche, there was a person who was like the office coordinator, the front desk person. And she went on to become a narrative writer for the game. You don't know where people are going to end up and if they are going to be the decision maker on hiring you for your dream project. So just don't be a jerk. I also write for CBR. Congratulations. Yeah, it pays poorly, but I'm glad it does pay. Okay, I will make sure. Make sure you send me your CBR email address, and I will make sure that you get an embargoed bit of information. If you do news, this is a news thing. I don't know if you do news there, but I did not know that, but congratulations. I am so excited for you.
I mean,
I don't have
know
one there.
why they're giving
Fair.
me all this shit when I'm just gonna fucking Eldritch Blast fucking everything.
Right.
Like, Will got 2 spells: Eldritch Blast, Fireball. Let's see. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magic.
Oh, this lets you upgrade your Eldritch Blast. This lets your Eldritch Blast do extra stuff. He's a one spell wonder.
Look. So I've recently gotten into, or rather gotten back into playing fighting games. Game proficiency. Nope. And, ooh, I could get polymorph. Oh no. Yeah, we're getting polymorph. Someone's gonna catch this, and they're not gonna be happy about it. Feet. What does it say I should get for the teeth? But I've recently gotten into fighting games again, and with fighting games or any
Rex.
Ooh, that's a good suggestion. That is a good suggestion. What are his... Oh, that would put him at 18. Yeah. Oh, I'll put him at +4. Yeah, excellent call. Excellent call. Thank you. And you will find in any fighting game, you'll be playing against like some noob, or you were a noob and somebody did the same stupid move over and over and over again until it beat you, and you got really, really angry about it because it's a dick move. But the counterpoint to that is if you can't overcome that, if you can't overcome one mechanic, then you're not good enough, and you got to get better. You got to get gooder. I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter. I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter.
Also, I dropped this Instagram reel was sent to me today, and I made a physical sound of pain.
Oh,
because
I
it
know
is
what
so accurate, not just to tech. But yes, the trek to try and find an apartment continues. I have secured an artist for our upcoming project, which I am very excited about. And I think we figured out what game we're going to play next after we are finally done with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
A wizard, look at all the look at all the wondrous magic available. Fireball. Sorcerer, look, Ma, no spell book. Warlock, what do you mean there's magic under an Eldritch Blast? Does not make sense. Street Fighter, pow pow. Ribbon says, heck yeah, love me some Street Fighter 6. They had some amazing SF6 songs made specifically for Evo, if you haven't heard them.
Oh, I gotta figure out what armor you can wear.
I think warlocks wear leather.
I think I'm gonna take that dagger because that gives me a hold person.
Sorry,
Send that to
invisible.
Will. Shit. Can he get shield? Yeah, nah, we're sending that.
Leather daddy. I desperately want to make a comment, but I can't because it's a reference to an episode of Emergency Power Podcast that hasn't aired yet. But suffice it to say, we spent a lot of time making fun of one of Adam's NPCs. Warlocks wear leather. Sometimes said leather is even dead.
Hey, yo, yo. Oh, that's definitely going to Will.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
Yo. I didn't feel one with nature until I felt nature inside.
Did you? You should explain that to people. Because So number one, Lauren released the stats of how many people boned Hallison and what percentage of those was in animal mode, which we contributed to the 36%.
Yep.
You're all welcome. And then the stats on how many people got down with the Mind Flayer and what percentage did Tentacles versus Dream Companion. I wouldn't call Will daddy. He just doesn't have that aura.
Yeah, Will is not a daddy.
But then shortly after sending me those stats, David sends a screenshot of so you know after Kinley got down with Howson and you have the little chat and Howson's like, were you okay with that? I'm a big sensitive boy. I'm very concerned about are you and the druid reply, y'all.
And in the druid reply, I feel so much more closer to nature now that I have had nature inside me. Zoinks. Zoinks.
It is nice to know that the team that wrote dialogue for this are 100% on our team. They're like, we got you. We got you. I'm still very disappointed that you cannot do with Bear Hallison as a bear if you're a druid.
Boo!
That is sad. That seems like a glaring oversight.
Yup. Okay.
Especially,
Good.
and I know it's not a bear, but I don't care, especially after that episode of Star Trek Voyager.
Which episode of Voyager?
You really? You don't
Look,
it's not a bear.
do you know how much Star Trek I've stuffed into my head?
That's fair. Okay, y'all. Spoilers for Star Trek Voyager.
Spoilers for a show from 20 years ago.
Yeah. One of the episodes, and it's towards the end of the series, they all start reverse evolving. They all start devolving back through time, and Janeway and Chakotay end up being lizards. And they fuck as lizards.
Oh, I remember. Oh, God, I remember that. I very much remember that. And then they're like, we're never going to talk about this.
So I literally don't think I can say anything without spoiling huge chunks of things. So all I'm going to say is, please watch Star Trek Prodigy. It's on Netflix right now.
Armor. Light armor.
I rolled a druid just for that, and my friend was like, "Nah, it doesn't work like that. That's so rude." Yeah, if you romance the Emperor, you can tell him to take Dream Companion's form. Salamander Warp 10 episode. Yes, strictly speaking, it's just Janeway in Paris in the Delta Flyer.
Oh man,
Season 3.
I absolutely miss a lot of the old Star Trek.
Tom says the spoilers I can live with, but you calling out Voyager was 20 years ago hurt my fossilized heart. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look, y'all, I was a little late to the Orange is the New Black. Like, I think I started watching Orange is the New Black in like 2, or maybe very late, like long after season 1 came out, but just before season 2 came out. But I was very confused because people kept talking about red and pink sneakers. And I'm like, but I sat down and look, I'm a white chick. Orange is the New Black got me. It's in my blood. I can't help it. My lack of melanin, I had no melanin to protect me from it, right? It got me. I recognized, I'm like, I'm not saying that this is anything other than got me by the throat. And I watched all of season 1, y'all. I watched the entirety of season 1. And then I was going through something and they were like, in parentheses, Janeway on Star Trek Voyager. And I'm like, what? Who? No,
Kate Mulgrew,
she's not
yeah.
in that.
Yep.
I did not recognize her. It was like, that's
because
how
she's
much time has
unrecognizable.
passed.
She looks
That's-
really, really different.
That is how much time has passed. It ended 23 years ago. It started nearly 30 years ago. Why would you do this, Rex?
Okay, that hurts me.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing like some back of the brain math, and like, we know how good I am at math, y'all, English major. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't in high school when I was watching Voyager. Orange is the New Black wrecked me, but yes, red. I didn't recognize her in Orange is the New Black either. I didn't want it to hurt that much. Rex, y'all started the fight. I just ended it. Look, Rex.
Yeah.
Don't piss off
That's
the
a haymaker.
himbo. Don't piss off the himbo. The himbo is a very nice himbo until it's time for the fight to end. But like, my friend recently sat me down to watch The Matrix for the first time in my life, and I was like, wow, this is 25 years old already? Because what the fuck is time? Yeah. So I'm gonna say something that I know is blasphemous. I don't think I've ever seen all of The Matrix.
The first one?
Mhm.
You haven't watched it start to finish?
I don't think so. I have a very good reason for it.
I'm all ears.
Because the plot of The Matrix is exactly the plot from a in the morning 90s cartoon called Exo Squad.
Oh god, I remember Exo Squad.
It is exactly the plot. Like, to the point where I sat down and I started watching it, like, and I'm like, oh, so this guy's like the Messiah, the chosen one. And they're like, what do you mean? And I like explain, I'm like, so he was da-da-da-da-da, and he was made, and then he's gonna be like, because he's the person, he's the only one who could break them out. And they're like, oh, you've seen this before. And I'm like, no, it's a cartoon I watched when I was like 12.
Also, I apologize this is taking so long, but apparently I'm bad at gear.
We're having fun chatting.
Also, we don't have many cloaks. Fuck it, I am tired of this, so he's good.
I
to
mean,
go.
odds are we're gonna get him to open the door, and then you're
Yeah,
gonna
and
chuck
then
him back
swap.
out and get.
Okay, but
Still alive.
fun fact:
So that's progress.
everyone's talking about how good Avatar, and we're not talking about The Last Airbender. We're talking about Jim Cameron really feeling himself for 2.5 hours in IMAX 3D. And I go and I watch, and it's unequaled in terms of 3D films. Really good looking. However, I step out of the theater and I was like, I did not have somebody else pay $25 so that I could watch a Fern Gully remake. And everyone looked at me like I had lost my goddamn mind. I was just like, you go back and watch Fern Gully. And it is point by point the same fucking story, except the fucking sludge isn't sexy. That's it.
Yeah,
All right, well.
it's not voiced by Tim Curry. How
Pride
could
of
it
the
be?
gate.
As it's worth a watch, especially with the trans themes in mind. It's so obvious. Yeah, like, you get the black cat, get deja vu, and then nope out. I mean, no, I was like, this is what's gonna happen.
Blood.
And they're like, what do you
No,
mean?
Never mind.
How do you know? Oh, you've seen it, and they like got
Leave
upset with me.
And move.
Like, no, I just, like if Will is too weak to cope with the adventures, you could still use his body to throw at enemies. It still makes him useful. Avatar equals dances with space smurfs. Yes. Fern Gully is amazing.
Yeah, Fern Gully, a full-on bop. All right, well,
Can't you
We're
God
here.
damn her, straight back to the hell. Just look at me. I'd be hunting
Will.
devils and
Come
not
do the thing, Will.
Zariel's victims.
we don't care.
Not innocent tieflings.
Arcana failed.
All these years.
This happened
You'd think it's a
like
lesson I'd have
100
well
hours
learned.
ago, Will.
It's
No
Mizora
one
who grants me
cares.
the power to
I'm not the
conjure
one who
armor
talks
and
to people.
cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could
Um,
even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds.
Let me know
But
when you
I promise
have
you,
chat
every
cutscenes
thrust
start
of my
because
blade
it's
and
not
every
triggering
flame
them
I
anymore.
sparked was for
Oh,
the
that's
good of
weird.
the coast.
Oh. That's an article. Leave. Don't care.
That's what you get for
The
leaving him on
agony
red
of
for
knowing
weeks.
The end is near.
Look, we saved his dad.
I spent
What
years
more does he want
swatting
from us?
away my fears and doubts of my infernal
Can you
fate,
have Will come poke these?
and I
Or did you have
eventually
Will come poke
made my
these?
peace.
I had
Dragon
him
torch?
turn
I had
the
to.
fire one
You
on
will
and off.
too, Karlak. I know.
Dragon
it.
ones specifically?
Yes. Leave.
What if we... He's off.
Sharp as ever. Let's see.
I feel like we're like... Somewhere the GM is just like... Like, this isn't even a difficult puzzle, y'all.
Duke. I guess we're headed back to base to figure this shit out.
2 steps at a time.
My theory that we needed to bring him with.
We're just gonna turn on all the torches.
That's fair.
Like,
I
because you
think
keep talking about
once
torches.
we get underground, those are the churches that will
underground.
lead to.
Sorry.
Anyway, I will head back.
Now David
to...
Bowie is in my head. I had to Google it because I'm dumb and thought it was my first time ever playing this type of game.
Look,
I mean,
so when you play, there's this commonly accepted sort of thing that you know
Never
you
dull
play
moment.
yourself in video games.
Never wanted these.
yes, Bowie is
And-
an excellent voice to have in my head.
And I often don't play myself in video games. Kesla is a perfect example of that. I am nothing like Kesla. But leave him on red for
The
weeks.
Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear
That
its
is
echoes.
unfortunately me in real life.
Reflections of reflections. It is no legend.
I never figured out and
And
assumed the
so
magic
does
wall
sleep beneath
was
the
one way.
rock and will come to the
Where's the book?
Yeah, that's what.
Let's talk.
I hope we didn't sell it.
We didn't sell it. We don't sell books. Broski.
DM. This isn't that difficult of a puzzle. Puzzle question: is the cube from Hellraid?
So I haven't. Why does he have all this money? Karlak is supposed to have this. Oh well, that's fine. So, one thing that really makes me angry about Hellraiser is that people fundamentally misunderstand the point of the Cenobites, and that the puzzle box chooses people. Because here's the thing. Here's how the cube chooses people. It's not magic. It's not divination. It's not a curse or anything like that. That motherfucker cuts you. You go tinkering with the box, it cuts you open. It hurt you real good. You bleed some. And then, whatever white person gets a hold of it, picks it back up and keeps fucking with it. And then it's like, oh, well, I guess you're down to clown, my guy. The end.
If my GM hands me the Hellraiser cube, I'm throwing it and running. I love horrors and thrillers, especially 80s and 90s ones, but Hellraiser is the one that freaks me out. I can't look at Pinhead. I want to scream and punch it.
Oh man, the original Hellraiser is such a good movie. But, okay. Okay, so Will doesn't have the book.
Defender of the people.
Inventory. You don't have the book. You have your dad's diary. You motherfucker. This also goes back to whoever I got it from. But
Journal.
Later Frontiers. Wormway. After reading The Legend of Ansur, we discovered the great worm resides in a secret layer called the Wormway. Somewhere within Worm Rock's prison, and notes inside it hint that opening the way involves lighting sparks and torches.
So, torches. Will you bring a couple torches from camp?
Yeah.
Because there's a very real chance that we need torches.
Keeping pace.
Not the braziers, it's
No,
torches.
stop
Like,
me
I feel
yet.
like we need to
Light
light the
on my
torches
feet.
with dragon fire statue
What's inside?
thing.
There. Ba-ba, ba-doop. And since I haven't
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
sold anything in forever, I should be awash in torches.
I know I have a bunch. But since you're already keen. Look, if I cut myself with a razor, that thing goes in the trash. What is wrong with my fellow pale folks? Didn't they pay attention to fairy tales? Yeah.
Right, like if I pick up a Rubik's Cube and that motherfucker stabbed me, I'm going outside covered in lighter fluid and lighting that motherfucker on fire.
Okay, y'all, I don't disagree. Like, I'm not, but can I point out one thing? D4s.
No D4 has ever made me bleed.
D4s made me bleed.
Sir? The fuck
He's
are
so
you doing
sharp.
with your D4?
If they
Okay,
fall on the ground,
That's a yeah. That is an improvised weapon. That's fair. Okay, inventory.
he's
I
over
have
here
one.
throwing shade at me.
Send to Kinley. Send to Will. Send to Shadowheart.
Want to know something really funny?
Hmm.
I just checked. You know what I already had in my hand?
Torch, yeah.
The pride of the gate.
Not.
All right. What now?
I'm a student of fairy tales and sci-fi. I keep looking at the world and despairing all the people who took them as guidelines instead of warnings. Right. Like, if you out here using it like, you gotta pull out Shadow Hearts as well. But yeah, if you out here using it like a checklist, like you read the scariest story you've ever read,
Mm-hmm.
and then you use it as a checklist, then you get what you get.
Finally, at last, we have built the murder machine from the book don't build the murder machine.
Right. And it's literally happened with Squid Games. Like, you watch Squid Game, and Squid Game is like, broski. All of this is bad. I wouldn't even call it like satire. It's too on the nose to be satire. It's just like everything about this is bad. Don't do it.
Moving in.
And then what did Netflix do? Netflix is like, coming soon, the real life Squid Game. And you're like,
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? Read some of the reviews by people, by viewers. Because there's straight up multiple comments of people going, yeah, it's not as good as the thing because the stakes aren't as high. Like, no one actually dies. I cut my foot on a bathroom scale once. That thing was out of the house once the wound was dressed. Please see the Torment Nexus. Yes. Okay.
okay, so it has to be
Would
here.
anyone like to give
this
us...
This is the thing. It gotta be here.
Okay, let me try this. Nope. Okay, that didn't work.
Let me in.
The pride of the gate.
Turn off. Turn off. Turn on. Turn on.
All right.
J. Lighting sparks and torches. Sparks, sparks, sparks.
Best foot forward.
Let's take a quick look around. Sparks. Electricity, lightning, lightning, lightning. Okay, so I'm on the right track. These two specific things. And turning them on. All right.
Okay, turning them on
I
and
don't
turning
need
them
to
off.
be a druid.
There's a
I can
third
cast
step.
gaseous cloud. I can squeeze in wherever I gotta squeeze in.
Neither of you are druids, right? Okay, so we are in pre-rolls, so we need to take... We've spent an entire hour trying to figure this out. We're gonna take a short break. And we'll be back to try to figure this out. We're gonna let Ducky noodle on it off camera for 3 to 5 minutes. As always, ads don't do much for us, but they do keep pre-rolls at base. And when we finally figure this out, you can hear David swearing about...
Yep.
how long it took. We'll see you soon. Don't go nowhere.
I'll be right back.
Hey, you all. We're back. Have Will step back and then walk up to that wall again and watch that wall. I swear I saw like a sigil flash or something. Just a second.
Poor Karlak.
Oh,
Having to face her own
I don't
mortality
care.
in such a...
Leave.
Yeah, we know you're a door. Looking right at you.
Okay,
Spark.
move Will away, will you? Haha. Will. Okay. Watch the wall as I approach it. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just a texture. Okay, so how are you making those spark?
Right, that's what I'm thinking about. It's like, what can Will do that's a spark? When it is ajar.
When it's a mimic! Hold on. Hold on, we have a thing for that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Mimic.
All right.
Mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be.
Okay. I'm gonna stare at this for like another minute. I think that's how. Except not.
Maybe we need two people to bap it at the same time?
I don't think so, but we can try it.
I'll do.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
doesn't help that we've like lost the book.
Yeah. I feel like I remember hearing about it, but
No, like we read it.
yeah.
Can't give up now.
Yeah, we can't find the book. Maybe.
Yeah. Remember the name of the book? I can
The
go through
legend-
my inventory.
The Legend of Ansur.
On my way.
So yeah, so let's head back to camp. And then also, what I didn't do is I didn't check containers. And so it might be hiding in a container. And if it's hiding in a container, and I'm dumb, I'm going to be really mad about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Tell me the legend of Ansur. Please. Please, GM.
Right. Yeah,
The
it's
boy
capture
is
flag.
roasting. Your boy is roasting a kebab over his fire. We forgot to cast a bookmark on it. Okay. I'm going to brush with hat.
The realm the 8, so it should be it here.
Apparently sometimes there's a bug where the book vanishes from inventory, but people have solved it by pickpocketing the Duke in camp.
Luckily, I know somebody who can do that.
About to say, Kesla!
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be.
Kesla, there's a locked door. Kesla, there's a locked chest. Kesla, we need to be sneaky. Kesla, can you pickpocket the...
Nice.
All right. Now I am 100% sure that I have the fucking book.
Read the book!
Okay, latest. There it is. Read.
Pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your way.
I assure you I've committed no crime.
You have a convincing air of
Read
innocence.
the book, Kronk.
Out of sight, out of mind.
There's a pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your
What
way.
the fuck?
Oh!
You may have talked your
Do I
way
need to be
out.
listening to the conversation?
No.
One day I'll
He's
catch a
accusing me
break.
of pickpocketing. So I'm running very far away of him. Because he won't let me, like, read the fucking book. My guy, read. Ah.
Someone's
You
been
cursed
rifling
again.
through the wrong pockets. You sense now would be a good time to clarify if that someone is you.
I'm leaving camp. Oh, wait, no, this is on you.
I have no idea what
Honesty
you're talking
speaks
about.
for itself. It seems you're free to go.
Let's leave camp. Let's leave camp right now. Let's leave camp. Dude, I got so angry yesterday, went out to a store, murdered everyone, but someone outside the building saw me, tried to go upstairs and figured I'd fight her, then the whole city got involved, right? Of course I didn't pick your pocket, I picked your book.
Hey, inventory. Read.
Storyteller, tell me a story.
With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers. The torches of light and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. Use lightning skills. Well, Will.
A hero at heart.
No one back home will ever believe
Oh, actually,
this.
you got a scroll of shatter, right?
Well, shatter isn't lightning, but I have 2 spellcasters.
If not over.
I don't think I can use
true.
shocking grasp at. I can only use that.
Well, I figure a scroll so that we didn't burn a spell.
I've got a long road ahead.
Because the only lightning spell that Kinley has is a decently high level one. Let's go. Switch over to Kinley. Go to Kinley. Go. Go. Like, no, you want to play Shadowheart. I'm like, no, I really don't want to be Shadowheart right now. Let me be Kinley. Okay,
Oh.
inventory.
They're just all fucking prepared. That's hilarious. Do you have a chromatic orb on you?
Like a spell?
The scroll.
I'm checking. I have Scroll of Shocking Grasp. I have Scroll of Witch Bolt. Ability, Frost. Enemy dead. Darkness, Detect Thoughts, Disguise Self, Speak with the Dead.
Hold on.
Irresistible.
I'm gonna load the game to when I saved it right before I pickpocketed dude. So that he's not being a pain in my fucking dick.
Thank you for the heads up about the bug. That was very
Yeah,
helpful.
because if I would have been standing there staring at that motherfucker this whole fucking time because I didn't read the thing that used lightning. It's fine. Look, I only kicked one chicken in a village, so of course I had to wipe out everyone in the Hyrule. There's one fatal flaw in that plan. Every last one of them chickens wrecked your shit.
Chickens kick back. You learn respect for chicans.
Yeah, you
Shouldn't
are
I in my stead?
super cooked. If the chickens decide you're a problem.
No traps,
Mhm.
please.
Like I have the sign that says
Oh,
Had
I
to
gotta
get rid of the-
scroll, chain light.
I think I've got something better. I mean, not better, but chain lightning is a very powerful spell. I have scrolls. Don't you worry. Come on. Back here.
Okay.
And if I don't have scrolls, actually I'm gonna try something else before the scrolls.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Will, I
turn
don't know
off.
why you're here.
All's well that
Do you want to
ends.
swap them out for Carla?
Not as bad as it could have.
Keep them just.
We'll keep
Ever
them just in
onward.
case.
No time to rest.
I'll wait for you to be
Get
here.
at the ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, look at you. Oh, you got the arrows. It's wicked smart. Go for it.
Actually, hold on. I want to, just in case, Shadowheart, move away. Less close to that. Have to actually be.
Turn the other one on and then.
Ah! The flame turned blue!
Oh,
Need to find a way forward.
Daddy, we're in here. Inventory.
Who? Heckin' who?
Put.
And it gives me a
Shadowheart's
torch in here.
Shield back.
That might
Oh.
be worth a look.
Mouse
That
hole
is
from
escape.
warm rock cells. Go. That is the other way in here. Ah, we finally got here.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Okay. Whew. That only took 5 ever.
Right. Here. My money for Kinley and potion of mind reading.
Whew. Dagger for Kesla.
Oh.
Plot twist. That was a quote from a chicken. Skyrim taught me not to fuck with chickens, right? Yes, thank you all for biting your tongues and bearing with us through that.
Yeah,
and
'cause
genuinely,
that was
thank you for the tip about picking the Duke's Pocket, because that book was gone. It was updated.
Baldur and his winged ally admiring the fruits of their labor. The city itself.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Hey, Zycram.
Is that Baldurin with a bronze dragon?
Baldur
Must have been quite
with
an
a bronze
adventure.
dragon. Must have been quite an adventure. Baldur sails away and leaves the dragon to watch over his city.
The Worm's
histories make
Lair,
mention of this.
incredible. The legends were true. Marked our place among them. Prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon. The good dragon, or so we pray. God's bless
The
our
statue
endeavor.
before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Balduran, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Baldur, so overrated.
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Are you? What is this? I am worthy. Open the Arcana. Examine the statue. What magic might be at work? I'm going to fail this, but it's going to be fun. I can at least give myself guidance.
A 1.
Should I blow an inspiration? And
Yes.
just, yeah.
Yes. Woof.
First try. Close this time.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Kesla, would you like to try an Arcana check it?
Oh boy.
Will might. I don't. Will's intelligence might be more than. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Character sheet. Who's the smartest person here? Oh no.
It's Kesla.
That's a
Uh-huh.
problem.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall. Beyond, be you the deluge. Poetic nonsense. There is no
Emperor's awful testy about this.
Right?
What bonuses can you give yourself? Oh, I can give you a bodic. Here, have a bodic.
Sweet. So that's possibly plus 11. Not enough mustard. Now, do I inspiration or do I give Will a shot at this? I'm rolling again.
Because you're gonna get to keep my bardic. There we go.
Skadoosh.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
That's not surprising. All right.
Well, when
Do you
I've
want- do you want-
asked what that mouth do, apparently it speaks recorded messages. Now you continue with the interrogation of the statue.
Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
I think Kinley is going to start to ask a question, and then Kesla's like, it can't talk back. It can't talk. It's just, and Kinley go, what are you? What is this place anyway?
The statue gives no response.
All right, all right. I am worthy. Please kindly open the way. Same vibe as who's the adult? Oh, redacted. It's me. That has
Ancient
been my life so
Ansar,
many times.
Hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Test is test.
Incredible. How
I don't
old
like the
is
sound
this
of
place?
test. F5.
Pretty butterflies and very pretty crystals here, Kesla.
Something
Can you
over
just
there
admire
shrouded.
the crystals? No?
Nope.
It's
I came down here to
fireflies.
seduce a dragon.
Oh, is that what we're doing? I didn't know that was your type.
Double iron doors. I probably can't pick this.
Prove your worth to the heart of the
Prove
gate.
your worth to the
Only
heart
then
of the gate.
may
Only
you
then may
enter.
you enter.
All right, you got a door you're liking?
I mean, I'm kind of just admiring the statue.
Why does that have hit points?
We have that door, we have
Oh.
that door, we have a downstairs way.
I bet you this tells a story.
Paintings hung on the wall.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Welcome, friend, to the Cave of
Have a lot
Wonder.
on my mind.
All right, it's a puzzle. Look at this.
In it.
There's a something. The judgment.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
All right, so it's telling a story.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
Baldarian night, like Baldarian days.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman.
Okay.
She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
All this writing above it, dude. Magical. All right, so this is actually where it starts. Oh no, there's one more before the child.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched.
Apple.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Okay, so it starts with he steals an apple, gives it to a child. He meets up with this red-headed woman, or this black-haired woman with the 9 tally mark. He's chased. he... Oh, what's the theft? Oh, he steals that bottle. So she has him go steal that. He's then chased. There's a judge who, pockets full of gold, and the shiny red apple is...
I get it. You take... So, depending on how many paintings are here, it tells a different story. And so you take down the paintings that make it so that the guy's an asshole.
Okay, so I think that is then stealing the jar.
Okay, let's look at how many pedestals we have. So... Oh, there's something in here. The judge. Shrouded sentence. What does that mean? The judge is obscuring paintings within 6 meters, preventing judgment being passed on an accursed soul. Okay, so hold on. Let's talk to the statue again.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes.
Thanks, Will. Thank you for the wise words, Will. I'll keep them in mind. Is that a general aphorism of yours, or are you trying to be helpful? I'd rather you keep your music to yourself. Is that a general aphorism of yours, or are you trying to be helpful?
Both. Relevant words for times of strife, and for a dragon's underground trial, if we're lucky.
Okay.
So which one?
I still think I'm on the right path of...
Absolutely. So we've got one... I'm just trying to figure out where it starts. We've got 1, 2, 3 paintings. So we only pick 3?
Yeah. F5. Shouldn't Will be doing these puzzles?
Right.
What to do?
Mr. High and Mike.
At the ready.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Okay, so it sounds like waiting judgment. Do we start by putting judgment there?
Maybe. Should we try... Okay, 1, 2...
There's only 3.
Awaiting judgment.
I feel like open air market, the chase, and then give the apple to the kid makes him the least of a jerk.
Yeah. So, stealing.
But I think we have to put the waiting judgment first.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I don't know, y'all. We barely passed the last one.
Right?
It's been a gosh darn hour.
Yeah.
But we were also missing the book with the major, so. Okay, hold on. There's also there's magical writing above the induction. There's magical writing above the theft. Only 2 that have magical writing above them. I don't know if that means any.
All right, so
I'm gonna try a thing.
Yep.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, a shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Oh, I can't. I can only look at it.
Okay, then maybe we gotta click on the shrouded ones.
Well, I tried to click on the shrouded ones, and Kinley, I need something to get.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Oh!
Talk to the judge.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Oh! Oh. Hold on.
They got HP.
Okay.
Did it take damage?
Mm-hmm. Nations have to just keep.
Sharp as ever.
Eldritch Blast.
Hadouken.
Okay.
Heading out.
That didn't clear out any of those. Got the apple. Got the child. Induction?
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
That 9 fingers.
Might be.
Want to come Hadouken this one?
Yeah.
I don't have to sit. An hour. Oh. Oh.
The
Nope.
induction.
Got 1 HP.
A red-haired. She wears a cloak with a.
Okay. Apple, the child. We need to leave 3. The apple, the child, the chase. We just destroy judgment? Should that be the last one?
Sure.
What if we were supposed to destroy this one first to like undo the judgment? Use item. It's what item? I'm supposed to put an item there. Okay, we couldn't pick it up.
I need to get rid of them somehow.
Maybe we need to go through some doors first. We might need to go... Oh, I'll bet you we have to go through the doors, do whatever trials, and get new paintings. So how about this door?
That looks like a good door.
Supposed to be brilliant.
Let's move.
Also, Eldritch
What
Blast
path lies
fucks.
before me?
He was just doing some damage.
Okay. Statue of Baldurian.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
Does anyone have absorb elements?
Probably. Just 2?
No, there's 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's a water element. Which means... Oh. I really thought that would be more effective. Oh, I don't have my sword. Why am I missing a bunch of options?
On the victor's path.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm the most likely victim.
Elemental. You're not vulnerable to...
Also attuned crystal.
Damn. I don't know. Should we bash the crystals or the dudes?
I feel like let's target an elemental. Take one out and see what happens.
Making my move.
Okay. No force damage. What can I do as a bonus action? Nothing interesting.
Dead water element.
Yeah, coming for that ass. Hey!
It worked! I mean, I am very charming. It's not. Why can't I cutting words? I'm gonna keep you my luckies. Take one hit. Shadow Heart. Alright, so you have advantage now.
Go. Oh, so I think you just have to still be alive at the end of the 4 rounds.
Oh. That's not so bad. Unless things are going to get worse. You know what? I'm just gonna put Sanctuary on Kinley. Because Kinley's gonna be their target. Good God. Yeah, here come 2 more. Okay. Water Meridian.
Fall by my hand.
Crackle. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Wait, don't you still have Sanctuary on?
Yeah.
But if you attack...
That's fine. It's fine. I wanted to shatter a whole group.
That's right.
Look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh no. If I can place it right, cast Fireball.
Oh no.
Crap. No, I'd have to move in order to do that. Oh, okay, so what can I do in melee range. Can y'all take necrotic damage? Poison immunity, yep. So we're just gonna finish it. Disadvantage, target is too close. Fuck you. Ba-da.
We'll
You're
move.
immune to poison. Famine. Poison immunity. Ah, fuck. Dude, don't mind me. I am figuring this out because I have not played this character before.
Still gonna move, or is Will stay in put?
Will's gonna move. Take this attack of opportunity. Yep, that was a good idea. And what are you cooking up over there?
I'm waiting for you to get that done.
Wait, yeah, well, I mean, but we're on the same turn, so what do you?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
do your thing, because I'm gonna fuck up your plan unless you do your thing.
Okay.
Oh, there it went.
What's crystal skin? Affected entity has resistance to all elemental damage. Dukes.
I mean, they're resistant to everything. We're not trying to kill everything. We're just trying to survive.
Concentrating on silence. So I can dig their boots. Silence. Or is it not a concentration spell?
I think silence is a constant. Just get silence.
What? Damn.
All right.
Finding my way.
See if you can do it, Shadowheart. What did we do? What did we do that made him upset?
Torch was extinguished. Did you do a ranged attack?
I switched out my weapon. I wonder if that... Oh, do I have to keep the torch out the whole time?
Yep.
I couldn't figure out why I had a torch in... Wait. That's my bad. We can... I guess we have to load.
Yeah, not a problem.
Sorry. I was annoyed that I'm like, Kinley can't do half their shit because they've got a torch in their hand instead of their weapon. That's a great big. That's a great big set.
Maybe have Shadowheart do the thing.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't need her weapon for shit.
No. Okay. Switching out to Shadowheart. I think this also means we haven't destroyed all the paintings, which might
That's
be
fine.
a good thing in the end.
Yeah. F5. I don't know why I saved it. But
It's cool. That's 10 feet we don't have to walk if I screw it up again. All right. Chamber of Courage.
now which
A champion
Now which
burns,
brings it.
take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove.
Torch. All right. Let's see if I can keep. I don't actually know that I will be able to.
Your head is empty as a debtor's purse.
Damn. It's good.
And then get that. And then
This is my time.
Excellent call.
they're all gonna come for her. They can at least get ouchies while they do it.
Making my move.
Hadouken. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, that is deadly in this game.
Yeah, that fucking hard.
Let's try.
Boo.
Mega boo. Why does Shadowheart roll like me? That I can save you from.
Shall I compare thee to a sow's fart?
I got
Probably
14 minutes left.
can't be knocked.
Probably not.
Or maybe you can.
It sucks. Okay. Should I Spirit Guardians again?
Yep.
How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing fine, so I don't.
And that one is gone. Who was menacing Kinley?
Well, there's a couple compelled to duel.
Yeah,
One has 14 hit points, and one has 11.
I will fly over there so that as he approaches you...
you get the attack of opportunity.
Yup.
Ugh.
Spirit guardian. Alright, Will.
Yes. Gives me spirit guard.
God damn it.
Yes, BG.
Fleet of foot.
You know what?
Like, Will doesn't have daddy energy, but that cuckle was just a little daddy energy.
I'm not gonna fireball these two nerds. Instead, I'm gonna fuck this guy. Get out of here. Enter.
Yeah, anyone near an edge, just do that. You're just literally taking out the garbage. Good God.
Than a 10-ton tarpon.
I pulled out all the stops and none of them.
No, a lot of those missed. A lot.
That's true. Okay,
that's a lot of damage we didn't have to take.
Oh, my cold lightning's... I get basically nothing. I did something. Okay. No one is up on me, so I can just come around. Dang it, girlfriend.
Oh. This chuckle fuck.
You're in silenced. Love to stay.
That's fine. Shortest path to not be an index.
You're standing in ice, too. Which is why what's-her-name fell on her butt. Instead of doing anything useful.
This is fine. And I didn't put a ranged weapon on him. That's dope. That's fantastic.
Apparently lost spirit guardians again. But only one more round at least. Okay. I'm now out of... But now. No longer silence. What do I want to do now that I'm no longer silent? That is it.
I've got you. Beating thee would soil my hands.
Battle favors the fearless.
Wait. Oh no, she's just. I thought she was dead.
No. But that's fine. We only have to do this one round.
Oh, that's right, because I was standing next to you. God damn.
Okay.
Oh, we can't hear him because he's silenced. That's fine.
That's actually. All right. Well.
I'll fill that one later.
Respite.
Much farther can I go?
Right. So.
What are our spell slots?
Kinley's only used one level 3.
Here I'd hard. Shouldn't have wished to live.
Shadowheart has only used. Well, she's used 2 level 3, none others. Because once I knew we only had to go 4 rounds. So let's take a peek into the next room, and then we're probably going to take a break and run some ads so that we can.
I can't talk right now.
Time to press ahead.
Do you want to save?
Yeah, I already hit F5, but I will hit it again.
I have something to ask.
Oh.
Queen? Is this lance board?
Where am I needed?
You might need Karlak.
Hadouken.
Thank you. You're like, I'm not done yet.
Totally unnecessary.
Looking ahead. Have to keep going.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer
This
minds.
wouldn't be an RPG without a chess puzzle.
Kinley is definitely not a tactical commander.
Black Queen. Black King.
That king must fall in 2 moves.
Black Queen.
Black one. Well, all right. David is going to ponder this puzzle.
Yep.
We are going to take a short break. We'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. I am going to use the restroom and get some water and stretch my legs. I encourage you to do any of those things that you need to do. Do what you need to do to be a healthy, happy, human-adjacent being. And, yeah, we will be back shortly to figure out a chess puzzle.
Okay, we're
Hey, Duckies and Dice Fiends. We're back, and David thinks he has figured it out. So, David.
Welcome to the bread bank. We got bread on deck. We got bread on the float. Toasted. Okay, so,
Hey, thanks, Ribbon.
So, move the queen to... actually, I can just walk over here. But...
Do it. Like, if you figured it out, you could do the thing.
Move queen here. One move. Then take the black pawn piece. And that would be the second move. King is trapped, and he can't take the queen because the bishop is there.
Seems simple enough.
I have no idea how this works, so I'm just going to click on this.
Well, if you put your mouse over it, there's little gears that pop up.
What move?
It went back.
Why did it go? That's telling me it's the wrong move. Are you kidding? That works. But it works though. Why are you like this? Ah.
David was so proud. I came back. David's like, I think I figured it out. He was so proud.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it does make sense because, like...
He accepts one very specific...
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me rethink this. Because if doing... So if I slide this over here, they see it coming and they use the rook to... Okay, so we got it. So we're going to need that bishop. Get out of the way, little people. Okay, let me think.
Bill got treats, and now he's awake. Flip the board, exactly. Meow. Sure. Love to see.
Okay.
He has a tall scratcher, and he is standing up and scratching it. And then if I put my hand, I just put my hand, and his little head goes into my hand. Like, yes, maybe those.
2 moves. Okay, so I gotta move the bishop, and that can only go in 2 directions. Both of which puts it in. Okay, so maybe I have to sacrifice the bishop.
I'll hold you.
I can't. Okay, so I can't
Wanna lay down?
move the king because the rook has me in check.
Huh?
So it's
Yeah.
got to be 2 queen moves. Check. Now you're fucked. Get out of here.
Good job.
Ugh. Dear Baldur's Gate, I did not expect you to put me on the spot. Do you know how many years it's been since I played chess seriously? Anyway, the work is done.
Go talk to the statue. I'm currently holding a cat.
I don't think we have to talk to the statue. I think it's just lit up.
Blood? No.
Not even gonna say GG. Rude.
Got him though.
Yeah, sweating a little. You did good. First try.
Yeah, fucking first try.
Okay, so I guess didn't need that, but we've solved 2
of the 4.
So that's trippy. Not enjoy walking across that. I am so scared of heights that I get like queasy in video games sometimes.
Oh, look.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Well, I have the best advice. I have Kesla.
Oh boy. So I'm so afraid of heights that, like, if I'm on the roof of a building, I'm a solid 15 feet. What the fuck was that? I'm a solid like 15 feet from the edge. But in addition to that,
Hold still.
for anybody who's played the original Dark Souls, what is happening?
There's floating books and I'm grabbing them out of the air.
Okay.
Well, failing to. You get good stuff. Kesla, you should try, because it's sleight of hand based and you're very good at that.
Hey, successful.
No cause for alarm. This book is in all caps. No cause for alarm.
So, in the original Dark Souls, there is a boss where to get the run back to the boss is over a chasm that has multiple invisible paths. And when I tell you that my blood pressure doubled, not during the boss fight, just on the run back.
Yeah.
The ethics of
it's
war.
not like this is on the internets and anyone can fact check. Oh, wait. Sorry, continue.
The Ethic of War by Christina Suelto. My colleague And Maps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not, for what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our magnanimity. Once the enemy Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. That's bad.
That's not cool. Yeah, the 5 Years' War by Torrin Bass. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between Sanguine sons and the Aleo and Vida families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon. A pointless war leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses.
Hold still, will you?
Look, y'all. That happens. If you do not know Dokdo Island, what happened?
I
hold still, will you?
Clicked
hold still, will you?
The turn-based mode so I could fucking
get the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
No cause for alarm. The illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Urugard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell Irithel. An entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. These are all in caps, the ones that I'm emphasizing. The so-called holy city of Urithel has, in fact, long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folks, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. I know David wants to be touched by one particular infernal.
Right?
Whether it was their blood from birth or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Irudel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot that runs as deep as Urithel is either mad or an Irithugardian propagandist. The Fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and paratars. I'm sorry I'm being very loud. I'm very sorry. I'm getting a judgment face. A history of contempt. Here we may, have we already forgotten that before his latest madness, Irithel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Irthigel? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. That's a totally normal thing to write. The Virtues of Unions by Alwyd Stead. It's quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all people within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice. If a dragon offers to share its hoard, after all. So too should you seek union, however imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army onto your borders. Some friction is inevitable, of course. Citizens' rights must erode, for example, but such a lesser issue will be sanded down by the march of time, such as the price of peace.
All right, I got it.
The only time I've had to put down my controller and walk away was the goat-like navigation from software that has demanded of me. Okay, go.
This is a memoir of... a map's memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orders. To see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off. to have the chance to see a new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new regions of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Swelto comes, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself with the idea that such a brilliant mind... Is that two spaces? Is that two spaces, Larian? A brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement, as she ultimately was. That's two spaces.
Sometimes I
Right
forget
here.
what an editor you are.
I cannot abide.
Best be on my way.
The two spaces.
This text roots its subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful, but a little too self-satisfied around the edges. Such a colorful read of being too colorful. And the novel would be unremarkable, but for one small entry found halfway through. Do we really think we sat here and read all of this? Baldurian claimed a guardian and a friend, Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales, and brighter still his breath. After a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his
Okay. Dialogue.
So, a betrayal to the dragon.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. Before it reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him.
Well, it's the one I have. But also, there was a betrayal against Ansur.
That's
Catch
not good.
that. Did you catch that?
I should pay closer attention. Which book was that?
So this is the scroll laying here, and it just says, Baldurian claimed a great friend, Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales, brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his That seems fine. 2 spaces, 0 of 10. The dude does not abide.
I know
Okay.
I'm not the only one who noticed.
So the one whose couch we're gonna fuck is
Is that fine?
it was the one that was like, we gotta raise everything to the ground. Which one was that? You had that book.
Read. Oh, the one's about, yeah. Swelto? Yeah, Swelto's dick.
Wilto? Dead. Saluto.
Boom.
All right. And now one puzzle remains. And as it turns out, no, we didn't need additional books or additional paintings, so we've just got to figure it out.
It's all right. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it was this, but like Xbox 360 graphics and much higher. And you had to drop from one ledge to the other, and there was no jump button in the game.
Ooh. Nope.
Well, the greatest quality of life improvement Elden Ring brought to the Dark Souls format is the ability to jump.
All right, so let's chitty chat this guy again.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
But so
Okay. But yeah, we have to remove.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. but do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Spicy take, but maybe all the ones with the cloaked woman.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a...
One, two, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we gotta destroy 3.
So I think the chase, because
Defender
the
of the
one
people.
watching. I think the induction.
Excuse me. Why
Lot
are
of
you
hit
still
points.
Gucci? Well, I think that one stays.
To be.
On
All
the
right,
river
so
head.
the induction. Sure. See, the problem, the one that's hanging me up. Elden Ring does even better because it gives you a magic horse who can double jump.
Right.
So justice for the judgment, like the judge's pockets are full of gold.
Yeah. We don't like bribe judges. So Hadouken?
Yeah. Like I feel like that's not the answer, but also.
Alright, one more to go.
So we did. Okay, so theft.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving an astrolabe of entrapment. The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in the open-air market called the Wide.
Name shrouded paint. Shrouded paint. We have to insert an item here.
Maybe when we cook the third painting, it'll reveal these 3, and then we have to choose one of those and put them.
We definitely destroyed 3 before, but I guess they weren't the right one. Theft wasn't it.
I think we just did 2 before.
No, because we did the theft. The theft. Well, do we want to try? It's not the chase.
Yep.
We want to. So we did, and you did the indoctrination. So let's do the theft. Just for giggles.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due. No, the judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
Oh. Oh. Journal of an Adventurer. I hadn't expected puzzles. Is the great worm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I expected feats of strength, yes, but nothing like this. Like it was designed for sport. We're gonna be betrayed, aren't we?
I mean,
something shitty's gonna happen.
ain't that always the case?
Well, do we want to destroy a bunch more paintings?
I wonder if, as we destroy paintings, it changes the judge's dialogue.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Are we supposed to destroy the one of the guy giving the kids the apple because it's clouding judgment? Still theft, even though he did it.
Yeah, I can burst this one down.
Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for hanging out, Ribbon. Have a good evening. Got it.
The shadows are blocking me. I need
You
to
want
get
to
rid
talk
of
to him
them
and see if his dialogue has changed?
somehow.
Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked. Off with you!
I say,
This reckoning must come. Death is the price.
yikes.
I can.
I say we just destroy the rest of the paintings.
Cool.
Just fucking all of them. Because this doesn't make sense to me. That one's fucking...
Oh.
The apple.
Not what I wanted.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that
That's-
thing still stands.
Well, guess what?
The paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Yeah, it's immune to everything. Sunlight weakness. Who here's got light?
I do.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them.
The judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
A hero at heart.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
I have an idea. Not gonna work, and it's ridiculous.
All right. What
Yep.
now? These boots have seen everything.
Oh, did you go back to camp?
Back.
Okay.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow. The shadows are blocking me.
Not gonna
I
work.
need to get rid of them
But
somehow.
we're gonna try anyway. I tried to put an apple there.
Ah, that would have been nice.
It's a good thought, right? Like
Yeah,
there
it's
are worse thoughts. There are worse thoughts.
The chase, a cloaked woman.
Crowded paint. Crowded paint. Daylight doesn't work.
The pride of the gate.
Journal of Past Adventurer number 2. Chase.
Sure, why not?
Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked.
I've got a long road ahead.
We've just had
Cleanse the world of those who
great,
would stand in the way
great
of the righteous.
entertainment this
Yeah,
this
there's
stream,
been a lot
y'all.
of,
Thank you all for
staring at
sticking
screens.
with us and telling story. I mean, we have at least been telling stories, but yeah. All right.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Do you want to load to before we destroyed all the paintings?
Yep.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
you
I'm
got
sure. I am sure you're like laughing at us. Sure, you're like, They'll get there eventually. But I'm glad you're having a good time. It's definitely like the DM going like, I have been planning these puzzle sessions for months, and I don't have to do balls this session because y'all are just gonna be sitting there figuring out puzzles the whole time.
Yeah, pop that
Okay.
guy and we'll do that.
I smile and sit on my fingers, just curiously see what kind of situations y'all come up with. Yep, I know those feels. Again, we appreciate y'all so much.
Very well.
Okay.
Okay, F5. What if we erase his crimes?
But he said don't let it stand in the way of justice.
Yeah, but the judge seems hell-bent on,
I am down for a read. Kinley is very much down for a read.
I'll take that.
Okay, Journal of Past Adventurer number 3. Velar and Umglir are gone. Only our hubris is evident. Elementals took us by surprise. There are still 3 of us for now. Y'all really couldn't handle that? Okay. I am max level in this game. I should not talk any kind of shit.
And not just max level, but like a very smart individual.
Looking ahead. That's up for
We've
discussion.
seen number 2, and number 3. We're missing number 1. Ah.
Behold,
Journal of Past
the
Adventure number
paintings tell the
4.
tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Yeah, we should
Click it.
make him
Click it.
less guilty.
Okay, I guess we're picking it up, and I will now go into my inventory to read it. A lance board trial, a bloody lance board indeed. And the ground shakes, crystals fall, and I can hear the rustling of metal against rust. If this is the end, let this be my record. Then we must run. Found that one. Found that. I go back in. Yes. Find that journal. I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, this isn't chessboard. There's chessboard room.
It's the one to the right of it.
Difference between right and left.
Yep, it's the one I'm standing in front of. Ooh.
Go through it, Kinley. Go. 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 All right. Oh no, so I looked at that one. That was from the chessboard. Did I not find it in the room of insight then?
Possibly. Because we should be up to 5.
Well, we've gotten 4, but we haven't got number 1.
Yeah, we got number 1 in the room before we got in here. The
Okay.
room with the 3 murals. That's
Okay.
where 1 is.
Then I'm gonna walk through the chamber. Right. Very fine.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Okay, I straight up do not see one in this room. Holding down Alt, be lighting up.
Did you pick up one?
That was in the elemental room. It was right on the very edge of. Right on the very edge of the thing, and it wouldn't let me get it. I had.
Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked.
It's really funny. In the early days, I was watching Henyo play bits of this. Like I was leaving for like the plot stuff, but as he was like exploring through town and, you know, crawling through and, oh, how do I get through here? I was watching him stream. And I was watching him like leave stuff behind. I'm like, why would you leave behind? He's like, it's fine. I've got so much of that. I don't need any more of that. I don't need it. And I'm like, how could you? And then I started playing. And I'm like, oh, I see how other people could leave this behind. I still can't. I still have to loot everything.
We have a comment from YouTube. Cube
Oh.
says, "Can you pick the paintings?" No, we can't pick them up. We can destroy them though.
You can destroy. Okay, so. So if we destroy the theft and the apple, maybe.
The
No,
theft.
that is absolutely not what I was trying to do.
Where am I needed? Heading out.
Can I vicious mockery this? No. Thank you. Okay. Theft and the apple.
Then should we do the judgment?
Off with you! His reckoning must come! Death is the price!
What crimes are gone?
Away!
Not all of them.
Behold, the
Chase.
paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered.
But we can't destroy the chase.
Well, let me try this time.
And like, I know cops will tell you otherwise, but running from a cop is not actually a crime.
Bludgeoning is
Shadows are blocking me.
who does bludgeoning?
Karlak.
Yeah. Piercing resistance, product resistance.
Oh,
Does
Knows I might
Shadowheart
be able
have
to do.
Firebolt?
done. It has a saving throw,
It did damage.
but it has a saving throw, and that makes me very angry. I'm gonna burn all my level 2 spell slots on. Burn away. I'm gonna keep taking damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Needed.
Got Shadowheart. Don't want to use a level. I have this. Oh. There it goes.
No time to rest.
No! The judge has spoken. The crime must be punished.
Okay, so we couldn't burn all the paintings the previous time. I vote, because I couldn't get that one to go, I vote we burn them all down.
We do them all? Yep.
What have we here?
You know, it's interesting that the judge's pockets are full of... Oh.
What? Oh, you put money in there?
How much do you think we should bribe the judge?
500. The one thing that we know every adventurer would take into this crypt.
Invalid combination. That's a good thought. It is interesting that the judge's pockets are full of gold.
get rid of them somehow.
Best get going. Light on my feet.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Very well.
Begone! The sword of justice
The
falls
shadows
on
are
the
blocking me.
wicked.
I need.
All right. Should we let chat give us a hint?
Yes, absolutely. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
chat.
officially fucking annoyed by it.
Okay, chat. If you have a hint, we would love to hear. Because cleanse the world. I almost feel like water or fire, right? Hey, thank you for the follow.
Sharp as
XQ
ever.
Cube.
So Cube says I gave you a hint. Can you pick the paintings? So, like, here's the problem. We've done multiple combinations of 3 paintings, and it has not popped. Is
Checking
there
things out.
an interactable? And it's also like frustrating because it feels like you can't reset this.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Well, thank you for the vote.
Packet. Appreciate. Daylight doesn't work.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Probably gonna have to reset.
Yeah,
What if we cleanse it with fire? When in doubt, cast fireball.
Right?
I had to eat. What did I miss? I still doing Will's quest. We are trying. We are stuck on a puzzle. Welcome back, lurking writer. Welcome back, Mur. When you were cursed earlier, how did you remedy it? Okay. Do you wanna like save then or restore so I haven't burned?
Yeah.
Most of my spell slots.
Shrouded sentence. Below the game. Actually, before we load it, who has remove curse? I think it's Shadowheart that has remove curse.
I will experiment. Come on, Shadowheart. Come on, game. Let me play Shadowheart. Come on. Come on. Let me be Shadowheart. Why? Why game? Okay.
You might not have.
Well, it might not be a curse, but we do have. Oh, target cannot be an inanimate. Okay. Do I still have a spell of remove curse? Cloud kill, speak with dead. Okay, let me jump to camp. Check my inventory. Oh, good one. I was trying to figure out how to best hint without directly saying it. We appreciate y'all. My brain could conjure up was mature language filter. That's brilliant, Ilaria. Okay. Could always My brain is like, you know what you could do? Just drop Crown of Madness on the judge.
Right?
Oh, I've got a Scroll of Circle of Death. 8d6 necrotic damage. False life, feather fall. Hope we're not out. Magic missile. Oh, okay. Also, this puzzle is not like the earlier game of chess. Yeah, like... Yeah, it kind of sucks that... Like, yeah, there is one solution, and you have to have a particular spell, and you better hope that someone has it, or you have a scroll of it.
Rid of them somehow.
Spellbook. How can I give her? Why? I can remove spells from her spellbook, but I can't. Oh. As sanction. Of healing. Blindness. Remove curse. There it is. And it's a 3rd level frickin' spell. Okay. What are you to do? You're to cast remove curse. Okay, load it because I'm gonna have to blow 3 level 3 spell slots, which means I'm gonna have to blow.
Are you fucking kidding?
1 level 3 and 2 level 4s because I only have 1 level 3 left. There are more solutions than just remove curse. Hungry Hoarder Deer is supposed to be a fix too.
When we get through this, I'm gonna fucking Google this. This should not be.
Should David go get Minsk? Is that what I'm hearing?
He is the most righteous out of all of them. I'll be right back.
It's any comfort, Reddit is mad at this puzzle too.
Okay, I'm glad.
So long as it's not just us.
Yeah. All right, my boy.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness.
This is some bullshit.
This was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then. Minsk is honored indeed, but You have not the space, hmm? Who is at your back? Well, Minskis.
All right, let's come back.
Thanks, Mom.
All right, Minsk.
Who says what? Who is most
Maybe go
adept
talk to
at
the
talking
judge?
small?
Or look at paintings.
Yeah, he's gonna make.
Behold, the paintings
Have him
tell the
look
tale.
for the crowded
The
painting.
apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cup.
It's fucking. That's a history.
Less
check.
prattle, more battle.
Oh yeah,
The
it's,
child, a red-haired saffron.
that's just letting you know that this is Baldur's game.
The induction. She went.
Okay, so for levels.
The theft. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. The chase. A red-haired, a cloaked woman.
Gareth, why are we screaming? Why is the cat? Yeah, David asked me
The
today. He's like, "What's with
judgment.
cats and the biting?"
A
And I'm like,
shiny apple.
"Cat going cat." I don't know if Mince can help, but I'm all for the shenanigans. Okay.
No, the judge has spoken. The
Okay, I
crime
saw
must be
remove
punished.
curse in her thing.
Mind, sickly shadow? You are eating
Why
up
can't I
Minsk's light. Do you mind, sickly shadow? You are eating up Minsk's light.
All right then. Wait.
What? Oh, did you remove curse on him?
Uh-huh. Have the cell.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Freedom.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
I love his retort to the shadow, though. Okay, technically, my last comment does actually count as a hint. It's just even more vague than the previous one. Look, we appreciate. We really do.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
So I'm gonna pop back to camp.
Okay, the waiting judgment.
And am I grabbing Will or am I grabbing
Still
Carl?
breathing, despite everything.
Maybe you won't play.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, I see.
Yep, that's what goes into the spot.
Yep.
Something's on my mind.
So
I'm gonna bring Will just because I want to see his reaction.
that's cool.
Let's talk.
All the shenanigans.
I feel like the answer is
I'd
the
love to
cell.
join,
Like
but
he spends some
I
time
don't think
in
there's
jail.
enough space for me to squeeze. Let's make this happen.
I agree.
I'll wait for you to get back,
in a
though.
moment. All right.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
If you right-click it, you might be able to pick it.
Yep. Oh, interesting. What close? Or is that going to be the same?
The cell.
Yeah. Okay. Pick up. Waiting judgment. Inventory. Full cell.
You banished the dishonorable judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. You
That only took
paragon of justice.
5 ever.
Proceed.
That, since we talked about Orange is the New Black before, I am going to quote it. That was some bullshit. Shit to the bull.
Yeah, I'm not pleased with that.
Let's see. What was your very off the wall solution that you found, Lurking Rider? I need to know now. All of the experience. Not that we need it. Because pre-rolls are about to hit, so that's about where we're gonna wrap up. Should we go see Lady Luck? Should we go see Live from the Apocalypse?
Lady Luck.
Let's go see Lady Luck. I'm gonna hold off just a little bit to see if Lurking Rider is gonna have the time to type out their solution.
Fair.
Pardon my yawns. It's not even that late. I'm just tired. You can turn the judge into a sheep.
I could have polymorphed him.
I'm glad we only had to use one spell slot, though, instead of... Thank you all so much. Yes, it has been a night. I had to use my brain a lot, and I was not prepared to do that tonight. So as always, thank you. We will be back. We are not here tomorrow. David might be streaming, but I don't think he is.
I'm thinking.
I will be over on Entropy Emporium. I think that's how we spell it. Haha! I'm gonna be playing Brandon, the Himbo Ranger, and yeah, there's gonna be some psychic damage inflicted by this character, so just be ready. Thank you all. Thank you for dropping the subtle hints when we asked, and for like behaving yourselves and being great non-backseating friends when was appropriate. We so appreciate you. I'm gonna be mad at this puzzle on my second playthrough still. Like, it's just gonna forever make me angry. We're gonna go over and see Lady Luck. She is playing Diablo. So, say hi, be kind. As always, be kind to yourself, be excellent to others. Again, I will be over on Entropy Emporium tomorrow playing a homebrew 5e game called The Weird Wilds War. And then we will be right back here on Tuesday doing the Table Talk Show. And as always, we have various projects and things going on in our Discord. We have a new podcasting project coming up, and if you would like your TTRPG story to be one of the first shared in the podcast, now is the time to pop over there and check out the project. And thank you all so much. You are wonderful. Be kind to yourself, be excellent to others, and we will see you next time. And welcome in